We're going to squeeze into this episode more action than a Portuguese granny can fit into her pantry. The end is in sight, folks.
Job number 2 done. Pretty pleased with that.
Seven days of work, building, preparing, loving and creating.
And I was like trying to squeeze this fat paintbrush around.
Let's finish that tiny house bathroom, protect the farm from disasters and continue building our stone house. It's going to be a big one, folks. So let's dive right in. Hello, lovely people. You join me up at the tiny house. The plan right now is to go in there, clean up some of the dust, paint a couple of the walls, do a bit of the finishing touches, and then get it ready for the plumbers tomorrow and get us one step closer to having everything done and ready. While I'm doing this, John is busy outside. And one of the things that's been really complex, I suppose, to manage during this busy time with the house build, the maintenance of the farm around us. And this time of year is really important because it's obviously fire season and we want to make sure that the property is looked after and that we're doing everything that we should be doing. So it definitely feels like we've got a lot of balls in the air at the moment.
Come on. How's it going in here?
Yeah, fine. I'm just hoovering.
You look like you're doing something funny behind that, darling.
Can you put my hoover back on?
Yeah, sure.
Beauty at the truck stop knows my name. Through the candle in the midnight oil lit up the honky-tonk highway. I see the sun come up, cause I ain't in the bed. Gonna have my name cut into a stone when I lay my head. No risk for the wicked, at least for a few hundred miles.
That's how it ends, folks. With a wire wrapped around the bottom of the strimmer, brush cutter, and just a couple of square meters left to cut. Blast. I gotta stop and fix the machine.
So with any opportunity he's had, John has been in here working super hard. So the whole shower is now tiled up to the walls and it's ready for the actual shower to go in, which is over there. We also have this, which is like a rectangular shower drain. Apparently this is called an American drain here in Portugal. And that's going to go down the bottom there. And this floor is going to be the same as these tiles, but it's going to be angled so that the water, of course, runs down into the drain. So that's the plan with that. John finished this beautiful tiling over this curve, which if you watched this episode when he did it, he wasn't sure if he was going to like it, but I think that's absolutely beautiful. It's come out really well. And with these little tiles as the little finishes, that's a winner. So the floor's done, the pipes are in place, ready for the sink. Toilet is working. And my plan right now is to paint this wall and then get up here and just do a couple of those edges and make sure everything is nicely painted and finished up.
Get up on your feet, this is a shakedown. Order up that beat just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes. And you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it.
How are you getting on, darling?
Hello, love.
Oh, you've really been painting.
Was that not what I was supposed to do?
No, that's great.
Oh, okay.
Have you been enjoying it?
Yeah, I have actually. It's
Yeah,
really
is it?
fun. Why am I telling you this? I wasn't going to tell you. I was trying to paint this sill. It
Yeah.
was a faff because I had the windows on and I was like trying to squeeze this fat paintbrush around the windows. And I was making an absolute dog's breakfast of it.
Okay.
And there was paint going all over the windows. And I was like, John's not going to be happy about this. Not one little bit.
Okay.
Anyway, realised then, oh, we can take them off their hinges. Easy peasy. Then it's easy to paint. And then I just wiped it all clean and it's like nothing.
Darling, how did you not think of that? You basically knocked
But
it off
don't
with
you-
your head the other day.
Yeah, I know. This is exactly what I said. I was like, I literally just knocked these off myself and forgot that they could come off. But this is it. Like, this is me. I don't think about, you know, I just am like, oh, it's a bit tricky to paint these windows.
Mm.
And then I'm suddenly like, oh, I can take the things off. Now, I cannot reach that top corner. So it's good that you're here. You can finish that while the paint's open and the brush is wet. Yeah, see, I had a bit of an accident with the beams there.
I noticed, yeah.
Yeah. Right, let's have a look and see how things are going on in here. What are these numbers for, love? Do you know? There's a 3, and there's a 5, and a 6, and a 4.
Okay, I think that's basically the measurements for the windows.
Okay,
You know
there's
the-
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's for the stone bit that goes around the windows.
Okay, so that they know when they come, they'll be labelled. These are from.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow, we have a wall.
That's an internal wall,
Isn't
yeah.
that amazing? That's going up so fast. Oh, it feels all like cozy and stuff, doesn't it? So amazing. That's epic. Let's get out of here. Buen día. So the bedroom build is flying along today. We've actually only got 3 guys on site today, Roby, Daniel and Joao, and they are focusing entirely on brickwork in that room. I think they might be finished today with the block work, which is incredible because that's that room kind of ready for all of the next stages, you know, things like thinking about digging in electric lines and putting walls up for the bathroom and deciding where that's going to be in that room, etc, etc. So it's pretty exciting. Daniel's just walked up behind me and said I need to move because he's going to cut a block. Now, I'm not loving this space. Number 1, because it's noisy, but number 2, it is so dusty and that dust is going everywhere. So it's not ideal. Adele is here. Oh, this is Adele's last day on site for a few months. He's off for a knee replacement surgery on Monday. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Anyway, Daniel's finished that cut. So what they're doing is cutting those bricks a bit thinner so they can fit around the pillars in the walls, which I think John's explained a few times. So I won't go into that in detail. But anyway, it's going well. It's great. This is exciting. You know, this is now starting to look more and more like a house every single day. They've put all of the insulation up on the long side of the kitchen wall, which is epic. And I think they'll probably just keep carrying on with all of the block work as we go and keep going round. We should also be getting that all-important delivery of stone this afternoon. If you remember from previous episodes, it's been delayed. We thought it would come 2 days later and it didn't because the lorry was broken. So we were actually only expecting it next week. But we had a message yesterday to say it might come today. The truck is fixed and if they can load it in time, then it might be at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Fingers crossed. And then come Monday morning, hopefully we'll have everyone back on site. Marcus back here, more stones going up so that we can keep building up towards that roof, then get the cornicing on and then get the roof on. And what did we say a while ago? Done by September with the roof and the walls? I don't know, it's still possible. Let's see. Good morning, it's early here, and something I've been trying to do with my mornings is keep them free of my phone and spend that first bit of time setting myself up for the day in ways that make me feel good. Some days that's doing a bit of exercise, others it's reading my book or watering my veggies. And I've recently also dived back into the incredible world of Craftsy, who's the paid partner of today's episode. I've used Craftsy for years to learn all sorts of things, from making sourdough bread to baking cakes and decorating them for the boys' birthdays. And now I'm thinking maybe I'll dive into something completely new, like watercolor painting or knitting or crochet. And if you are new to Craftsy and you've never checked it out before, then I've got a real treat for you, because the first 1,000 people to use the link that's in our description below, it's go.craftsy.com/TheNewbys 6. The first 1,000 of you will get a premium membership to Craftsy for a whole year for just $1.49. And what that will get you is access to over 2,000 classes covering more than 20 different topics. They take you from beginner to more advanced, depending on what level you're at, from knitting to painting or cooking to quilting. The options are pretty endless, and all of the classes are taught by friendly professional trainers. And you can do them in your own time with loads of downloadable resources so it can fit into your schedule. And you can also connect with like-minded creators and makers across the platform. So put down that telephone, stop scrolling, and go and learn something new.
All right.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm nervous for you.
Yeah, I'm also a little bit like, because this is definitely the hardest part of the project. Okay, lots of cement in there. Okay, so the good news is...
wow, look at that. We got a shower in the tiny house. So fancy. Okay, so what's the plan?
So we've got our little drain here. And the plan is today to try and cement it into place, and at the same time make a slope for the tiles with some concrete. So what that's meant is I've had to dig up some of the floor that we put in before, because we kind of changed our mind on what drain we wanted, and it's a really strong concrete mix as well. Lots and lots of cementing.
So John's plan is today to make this sloping concrete floor, tomorrow to put tiles, is that right?
Yeah.
And then the next day put grout, is that right?
Yeah.
You were telling me a timeline earlier, but I wasn't really listening. Is that
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
So that's right. So cement down today, tiles down tomorrow, the next day the grouting. And then the shower will be ready to use probably 24 hours after that, so the grout's got a lot of time to dry. And then once that is done, we can shift focus to this bit, which is where the sink's going to go and where John needs to fashion up some kind of sink cabinet. So we're getting there slowly, but this is definitely the more complex, fiddlier part of the project for sure. And this afternoon, a first step in the right direction. Right, I'm going to leave John to that, and we will keep you guys posted as it all kind of unfolds. The end is in sight, folks. Thanks for sticking with us for this bathroom build. I feel like it's taken a long time, and it has, but these things always do take a bit longer than you think, but we will get there very, very soon.
Things are moving at pace again on site this morning, and we did have that delivery of stone that we'd been waiting for about a week. Sadly, we weren't here to receive it. I think it must have arrived at about 7:30 on Friday evening. We were out for dinner and we, weren't here to see it. We got home from dinner and there was a huge pile of stone in our driveway. So the guys are back on site this morning. We've got Marcus, the stonemason. He's back after being away for a few days. Anyway, let's catch you up on where we got to before we signed off end of last week.
Yeah, it's got pretty exciting because actually we've got the first room really taking shape, haven't we?
We have. So the guys at the end of last week were working really, really hard on this room and they got it finished. They got all of the block work up and these walls are actually half a metre thick, which is that much, which in American terms is probably about 1.5 foot.
Bit more than 1.5 foot.
Bit more than 1.5 foot.
Yeah.
That's massive, isn't it? Super, super thick walls. So hopefully it's going to be lovely and cozy and warm. And we've done all the right things with insulation, so there's no reason why it wouldn't be. We definitely need it to be dry. And
we've got the air gaps.
And we got the air gaps. So it's looking really good.
Have a look at that. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we've actually made some changes to this room. You won't be surprised to hear. So the reason we made the changes was because we've decided that downstairs is going to be a bedroom rather than a utility room, and that bedroom is going to have a bathroom in it. That bathroom downstairs is just here below the, like obviously below where we are, but in this corner. Now this bedroom was going to have the bathroom against the back wall, but it makes so much more sense with the plumbing to have everything in the same spot. So we've moved the bathroom from the end of the room to here in this corner so that it's directly above the bathroom below. I hope this is all making sense. And in doing so, it opened up the opportunity for more windows in this room because we were only going to have this one window and then the bathroom, that end, and then, you know, the bed and what have you. So now we're going to have this window here, which was originally planned, and we're going to have an extra window, a second window, on the other side of the room, which is going to be looking out over the courtyard, which will be beautiful. And actually, I'm really, really pleased it's worked out that way because I think it's going to make for a much more beautiful room. So this room is the one that's going to have the vaulted ceiling with the exposed wooden beams. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. And it's important, I think, that we've got those lovely big windows and beautiful views, and especially this side. You know, you look out here and you're looking directly into that incredible canopy of leaves and down onto the courtyard, which is kind of the hub of the farm, really. So, yeah.
Okay, guys.
These days are running slow. Sunsets and shores far from home. Headlights are shining on the sea. No place on earth I'd rather be. And I could try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else.
Okay, so I've spent the best part of the morning basically just putting skirtings down and tidying things up, siliconing the edges around the tiles, giving it a good old brush down as well. I still haven't tested the shower to see whether that angle for the water movement is working yet. I just don't know yet. And we won't know really until we turn it on. And since I've silicone today, it'll be tomorrow now until we find out whether the shower tray is actually taking water to the drain or whether it's going to end up all over the floor over here. It's going to be a big moment. But anyway, I'm running out of time pretty quick. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon already. it takes a long time to do those little finishing touches, those tidy bits, you know, the siliconing as well, and making sure the beading is done really well. I wanted to get a cabinet in here today as well, and like I say, I'm sort of running out of time. Just measure it up. I think in the next couple of hours we can get something there. Yeah, but 49, 70, 49, 70. But let's not rush it. Take it. Hey, Crusoe, I don't know whether that's a good game, mate. Huh? No, take it back. Good boy. There we go. Loud noise.
Very, very nice. That's so cool.
All right, well, let's see whether it fits, shall we?
Are you looking forward to installing the same?
Yeah, we can go and get it now. And just pop it on the top and see whether it goes there. What's going on here? window. Okay. Something's gone wrong.
The legs.
Oh dear. Okay, we might have to change the legs because I'm not rebuilding the box.
No, you'd rather change the legs, you know.
Yeah. I measured that 3 times.
It's not that bad.
Give me a second, I'll pass through the sink.
Okay. You still open the window, you just can't open it fully.
No, but it should be the same height.
Okay. You've got a tap, didn't you?
There's the sink. Comes with instructions.
That's handy. That looks really snazzy though. Look at that.
Yeah, okay.
Go to the china shop and get some baskets for a neck.
Yeah, I think so, isn't it? Brilliant.
Really nice. A little laundry basket, and a bin, and a toilet brush.
Yeah.
Perfect. And here's a shelf for toiletries. Okay, lovely people, it is D-Day and John has done it. He's absolutely gone and done it. I can't believe it because he is amazing with stuff like this, but he's built a bathroom. The bathroom is done. He's done such a cracking job. He's built a whole extension to this little room and look how sweet, sorry about my thing, but look how sweet that's turned out. It looks incredible. It's so finished and chic and functional. There's enough space. It's tasteful. And he's just, yeah, I'm so proud of him. And it all works, you know, we've got a flushing toilet, we've got a hot shower, we've got a beautiful sink and cabinet with heaps of space for storage for anybody who's coming to stay. The only last thing we've got to do is finish up this little outside patch out here. So as you can see, they've started building a little patio here. It looks really pretty with that rock actually. And the plan is to put a whole bunch of pot plants and make a little garden of this area so that the view out the window is a bit nicer than it is currently, which is a bit of a building site. But that will all happen in the coming weeks. I think John also just needs to finish off the roof, finally finish it. But for the most part, it's done. The bathroom is done. Join me in giving this video a giant thumbs up in support of John, who is amazing and who has done an incredible thing by building a bathroom that we can now use for our guests and we can actually have people come and stay. So good job, love. I'm proud of you and we'll see you guys very soon. Ciao for now.